They rented a property nearby, set up a fake landscaping business as a cover, and then, like a bunch of bank-robbing gophers, they started digging. They managed to steal a whopping $70 million. The craziest part, they did it all without setting off a single alarm. The robbery shocked Brazil and made headlines around the world. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're stepping back in time to 1950s America for the story of the Brink's job. A heist so daring, so meticulously planned, that it earned the nickname the crime of the century. A group of 11 smooth criminals, led by Tony Pino, decided to target the Brink's building in Boston. For months, they studied the building, memorized guard routines, and even created a replica of the vault door to practice their lock-picking skills. On January 17, 1950, they made their move. Disguised in Halloween masks, they overpowered the guards, cracked the vault, and made off with over $2.7 million in cash, bonds, and jewelry. The FBI launched a massive investigation, but the robbers had covered their tracks meticulously. Finally, in 1956, after years of relentless pursuit, one of the robbers ratted out his accomplices. The jig was up. Get ready for a wild ride, because we're heading to Belfast, Northern Ireland, for the story of the Northern Bank robbery. A heist so audacious, so brazen, that it involved impersonating the people you'd least expect, the police. They targeted the Northern Bank, one of Ireland's largest banks, but instead of going in guns blazing, they opted for a more convincing approach. These masterminds kidnapped the families of 2 bank officials, holding them hostage to ensure the cooperation of their loved ones. To pull off this daring heist, the robbers disguised themselves as police officers. They made off with a staggering £26.5 million. The audacity of the crime, the meticulous planning, and the sheer boldness of impersonating police officers made it one of the most talked-about heists of the 21st century. Hold on to your monocles, art enthusiasts, because we're about to dive into the world of fine art theft with the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist. This is a story of priceless masterpieces, cunning thieves, and a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. 2 thieves disguised as police officers pulled off the biggest art heist in history, making off with 13 masterpieces worth an estimated $500 million. The thieves, posing as cops responding to a disturbance call, gained access to the museum in the dead of night. They overpowered the guards, tied them up, and then proceeded to casually stroll through the museum, picking and choosing their loot. Despite a massive investigation, the FBI was never able to recover the stolen paintings. The case remains unsolved, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to dive into a heist so daring, so audacious, it would make even Danny Ocean tip his hat in admiration. This is the story of the Securitas Depot robbery, a tale of meticulous planning, high-stakes hostage-taking, and enough stolen cash to make Scrooge McDuck jealous. A group of cunning criminals, led by a former mixed martial arts fighter, decided to target the Securitas Depot in Kent, England. They kidnapped the depot manager and his family, holding them hostage to ensure his cooperation. Once inside, they overpowered the remaining guards and loaded a staggering £53 million into their getaway truck. The robbery sent shockwaves through the UK, sparking a massive manhunt that captivated the nation. Get ready to step back in time to the gritty streets of 1970s New York City, where the mafia reigned supreme, disco was king, and a group of wise guys pulled off a heist so legendary, it inspired the iconic gangster flick Goodfellas. A crew of mob-connected criminals, led by Jimmy the Gent Burke, decided to target the Lufthansa cargo terminal at JFK Airport. They planned the heist meticulously, studying flight schedules, security protocols, and even recruiting an inside man who worked at the airport. On December 11, 1978, they put their plan into action. Armed with pistols and shotguns, they stormed the Lufthansa cargo terminal, overpowering the guards and making off with nearly $6 million in cash and jewels. The Lufthansa heist sent shockwaves through the underworld, making headlines across the globe. It was a brazen display of audacity, a testament to the ruthlessness of the mob, and a stark reminder that sometimes crime does pay, at least for a little while. Hold on to your hard hats, folks, because we're about to journey deep beneath the bustling streets of São Paulo, Brazil, where a group of daring thieves pulled off a heist so audacious, so elaborate, that it involved more digging than a gopher on a caffeine bender. They rented a property a block away from a Banco Itaú branch, posing as construction workers to avoid raising suspicion. For months, they toiled tirelessly, digging a 200-foot-long tunnel, complete with lighting, ventilation, and even reinforced walls to prevent cave-ins. They successfully breached the bank vault, making off with an estimated $3.7 million. The heist shocked Brazil, not just for its audacity, but also for the sheer determination and engineering prowess displayed by the thieves. It was like something out of a heist movie, except this was real life, and these guys were playing for keeps. Hold on to your security badges, folks, because we're about to dive into the world of armored trucks and inside jobs with the Dunbar armored robbery. A heist so audacious, so meticulously planned, that it would make even the most seasoned criminals green with envy. Alan Pace, a regional safety inspector for Dunbar Armored, decided to use his insider knowledge to pull off the heist of a lifetime. Pace, along with 5 of his buddies, planned the heist meticulously, studying security protocols, delivery routes, and even recruiting a disgruntled former Dunbar employee to provide crucial inside information. On September 12, 1997, they put their plan into action. Using duplicate keys and their knowledge of the company's security procedures, they gained access to the Dunbar Armored facility in downtown Los Angeles. They overpowered the guards, disabled the alarm systems, and proceeded to load a staggering $18.9 million into a U-Haul truck. The Dunbar armored robbery sent shockwaves through the security industry, becoming the largest cash heist from an armored car in U.S. history. Hold on to your dentures, folks, because we're about to meet the most unlikely crew of criminals to ever grace the world of high-stakes heists. A group of senior citizens who proved that age is just a number, especially when it comes to pulling off a daring robbery. A group of retired criminals, ranging in age from their late 40s to their late 70s, decided to come out of retirement for one last hurrah. Their target? The Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company, a vault facility located in London's Diamond District, home to valuables worth millions. Over the Easter weekend, while London celebrated with chocolate eggs and bank holidays, these geriatric gangsters were hard at work. They broke into the building, disabled the security system, and then, using heavy-duty power tools, drilled their way into the vault, which contained safe deposit boxes filled with jewels, cash, and other valuables. The Hatton Garden heist captured the world's imagination, not just for its audacity, but also for the sheer improbability of it all. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 biggest bank robberies in history. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button harder than a robber running from the cops. And while you're at it, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more mind-blowing content. See you next time.